Hello, 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 hello. Check, check, check. How's the volume? How's the volume? How's the volume? Check. Ooh. Oh, wait. It's my fucking headphones. I've got different headphones. That's why I sound so nice in this. Fuck yeah. This music kind of rips, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. I can see Twitch chat over here on Restream. I'm pulling up all the other chats real quick. Is it really $8 to sub on Twitch? That's fucking crazy. Join my or you're already on it. You're already oh. Let me wait, who do I want to be? I like that sword, dude. I have a Big Red in the morning.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Oh, but I have a Big Red in the Morning Patreon that I'm going to turn into the Big Red Book Club.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Roundtable Sport Network, what up? Sounds good. Long live Lamorp. Long live Lamorp. Twitch giving me ad after ad after ad after ad. Gotta resort to YouTube. Hilarious. Gentlemen, how are we?
Hang on, April. Teenage Mutant Ninja
Roundtable Sport Network, what up? Sounds good.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
I like how they explode. Fuck you. You fuck. Fuck. Yeah. Get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. Damn it. What the hell? Wait, can I not pause it? What the fuck? Hey, sorry, I think the video is a little janky.
Say your prayer, Dodo.
Fuck. Oh yeah, dude. Whoa! What the hell? Shit's not letting me pause. I'm trying to pause it. Let me pull up the chat on my phone real quick. How does it look? Okay, that doesn't look too bad actually. That don't look too bad. Let's close some stuff down on my side, by the way. Not even 5 minutes and another 3 ads. That can't be right. That literally can't be right, Slav. I think you're... I bumped up the ad thing a little bit just to encourage subscriptions. Oh, it did it to you too? Well, it shouldn't. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it shouldn't. Because that's not... How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per... I mean, I set it to 1 minute per hour, so... Huh. I don't know why it's doing that. Probably because I hit it to schedule ads, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what all that's about. Get ads for things I don't need or could even afford. Yeah. Well, I don't want to get you going early, but it does always make me laugh when you bitch about ads. Considering the things you bitch about. I'll leave it at that. Oh, did they whoop my ass already? Or did I get 80th? Alright.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Cowabunga!
How do I get out of this?
Cowabunga! Fire! Hang on, April. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant.
No, I'm talking about you not paying, Slav. Considering how much you complain about the things you complain, to just constantly complain about free shit is very funny and ironic. That's what I was getting at. And you can't tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, wait. There we go. Keep this up here. And make this small. Okay, there we go. Do I not buy tickets to drink at the treat? Trickle down economics. No, in the context of the stream. Slav, you're hypocritical. I would say, you know what it is for me? It's the constantly complaining when you could just pay for a Twitch Prime or Twitch sub. It's the constant complaining that it's like, brother, you ain't no shit. And also, I know for a fact it's not that many ads. I literally had it set to 1 minute per hour. I know it's not that many ads. I'm just saying. In the that sounds exactly like what's his face from sounds exactly like Slippy from Star Fox. But anyway, we don't need to go down this rabbit hole because your racist ass bogarts every stream. Andy Gas Malafrina, yes, that is I. Dude, he literally, April sounded like Slippy. April sounded like Slippy, and then this guy literally sounds like one of the dudes in Starwolf's crew. Fuck you, dude. Fuck. Shit, am I gonna get these lives back, or is this like... Is this full arcade style? It's not going to reset to each level, is it? There we go. It sounded just like Slippy, right? If you need the, what am I trying to say? God damn it. Fuck. Oh yeah, it's not gonna reset. I gotta play better at this game. Fuck. Dude, that's literally Slippy. That's crazy. Oh, that's how you pick quick hit pause. Yeah, I want to try, yeah, Turtles in Time is the way better game. There we go. I was trying to hit pause. Advertising is all make work, busybody jobs. Yeah. All this could be solved by just not being a cheap piece of shit. What's your Smash Bros. Character? I would do Donkey Kong. I would do Donkey Kong a lot, and then I would do Luigi, I think. There was sorry, I'm figuring out the right. Figuring out the right category to go here. Here, wait, I'm gonna put it in just chatting for a second. What am I trying to say? We got it over here on Twitch. Damn, that's crazy. No one's showing love for Big Red on YouTube. There's some people showing love. It's usually more than that. I guess people like hearing me yap about politics. Yeah, let me do the katana. Winners don't use drugs, that's true.
Pizza power.
Do they have Teenage Mutant? Aren't there emulators for every game ever?
This is April O'Neil reporting.
Hey, Krang! Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag!
What am I playing this on? PlayStation. There's like some free shit with the PlayStation Store. Yeah, it's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection or something like that.
Go! 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 Go!
Get the hell out of here. Wait, do I not have the chat up? Is the chat? Oh, no, this shit's weird because I'm doing it through Restream. April Woodnut Insider. What? He means in this game, I think. One of the collections probably has it. Yeah. It's, what's it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. It's got a bunch of different games at once. These were some of my favorite back in the day. Hey, Carrot Top. What's up, YouTube? Look at that. Double jump. Dude, I feel like modern games have ruined it for people like me with the double jump. Like when I'm playing, old games are so fucking hard. Yeah, this guy's got good reach. Yeah, old games with the double jump, or old games when they don't have double jump, you're like, this is the hardest game ever made. Fuck. Ooh, look at that, dude. I like that they blow up. The way that cartoons handle death is very funny to me.
Prepare to die!
Whoa. I was just talking about death. Oh, shit. Shit rips. That doesn't rip. That doesn't rip at all. That makes me upset. Oh, speaking of April O'Neil, definitely Google her on pornographic websites. Because that's like a pretty cool time.
Kill! Go!
Shoulder check. That's crazy. The game doesn't pause when you do that. Are there other... Sorry. Let me just cough into the mic. I've been through every single NES, Sega game on my Steam Deck, and like maybe 15 of them are still fun. They're all impossible. Yeah, there's a bunch that are like cool. There's a bunch that are cool, but like the ones that have like intense replay value, the ones that have like really intense over the top replay value, they're not as many as you think. Are there modern day Turtles games that are actually kind of fun? Been knowing about Ready or Not since beta and whatever. It makes me swat. Look fun as fucking real. Yeah.
This is our turn. Anything else ain't invited. He's in for one big-time rude awakening.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's good or not. I'm a real, like... I think I'm a baby when it comes to gaming. Dude, just give me a game that has... like short attack and heavy attack. I mean, you don't need to overcomplicate it with all the extra shit. No, this is, like I just need. You know what it is? Because I've gotten into the. I should check out the Dynasty Warriors games. I think every time I've played a Dynasty Warrior game though, they feel really easy. Maybe I could. I think I paid for this actually. No, I bought one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. I can't remember which one. Doesn't look like it was this one. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of potential for like a 3D Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, but they really just they hit pay dirt with the fucking side scrolling. I gotta be honest. They kind of nailed it with the side scrolling. Old RPGs are good. Platformers are trash. Yeah. Old RPGs hold up really well. Platformers are like platformers can be janky and shit. Oh, let me do my post. I should post about this. Cuz that's professional. Thank you guys for supporting me. I talked about this on the pod, but I am going to start doing Big Red's book club. I think I was doing it, and I was doing all the voices, and I was like having a really fun time. And I think I'm going to do all types of things. Like I think I'm going to do like I did a bunch of stuff reading comics books. I did a bunch of stuff reading comic books. Okay, there we go. Let's add some music. Is that a heavy song? Actually, no, it's a rap song. Let's put a rap song, actually. That's a good one for social media. The fuck was I talking about, though? Oh, yeah. There's nothing on the Patreon yet, and I'm only going to keep it at $1 because I want you guys to go to the Panties Patreon over anything. So I'm going to keep that at $1. Let's stream. Hang out. Don't be a pussy. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so fucking badass. There we go. Alright. The social media posts have been posted. A Slav Mazel 2008. Whatever that means. Can someone do me a huge favor and post it in the Discord? That would really mean a lot to me, and I will suck your balls. We starting with graphic novels. So I've actually done 3. I read 2 I read the intro. I read the intro and the first 2 chapters of Program to Kill. They made me really sad, so I think I'm going to have to space that out. Start with Huckleberry Finn. Don't be shy. Yeah, Saint. I know you want me to read that one. What's my name again? Malafa N-word? I know you want me to read Huckleberry Finn. Oh, and I'm going to enunciate. Don't you worry. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Derek. I knew you would. You're the man, Derek. I appreciate you so much. Derek, did you get to play the fucking Alex Jones game? Was that fun? I saw you post about it. Was it actually fun? Like a game to put myself in the category of, so people can discover me, and I can. Oh shit! Oh, there's no one watching the Cowabunga collection though. Let's lie and put ourselves on a channel that people are watching, and no one's watching any of them. No one is watching any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Twitch channels. Fuck it. Let's go over. Oh, look at this one. This one's got some people. We'll hang out here for a minute. Malafa N-word Jim, hilarious. Read Chris Vegas. Oh yeah, I forgot about Snake Dick. Chris had a comic book. He should do more of that. I really like his art. The hell, I'm not just chatting. Oh, but so I did the intro and 2 chapters of Program to Kill. That made me really sad. Yeah, that made me like really sad. So I think I'm gonna keep doing that, but I can't. I was gonna try to crank out. Pause. I was gonna try to crank out like a shit ton of chapters in like a week, and I was like, dude, I can't do that. This shit is so fucking sad. I was like, I cannot do this over a week. I'm gonna kill myself if I do that. And then I recorded some shit. I have where is it? It's over there somewhere. I have this X-Men comic that I really like that I was reading. Hey, M. Fisher with the resub. Thank you so much, brother. I have this X-Men comic I was reading. It was really I was having a lot of fun with that. And then I was trying to I was doing One Piece. Which I'm like, whatever about One Piece. I just kind of picked that because I was like, it's popular, but I don't know. But then I had the idea too. Because I brought it up on Panties this week. And Nate started laughing about it. So then I was like, okay, I was like, Nate thinks it's funny. Other people might think it's funny. Let me think of other ideas. And I was thinking of other ideas, and I was like, I feel like Big Red reads Shakespeare would go fucking hard. So I'm thinking maybe like Romeo and Juliet. I have a Shakespeare book right here. I forget which one I have. Which one do I have? It's the one that no, I can't remember which one I have. Big Red Othello. Yeah, I was thinking like Beowulf or Romeo and Juliet or any of those would be funny. Just me first. I gotta stop eating peanuts. I choke so much eating peanuts. But yeah. But yeah, I think it would be. That's when I started, because I was like, well, because like Lemaire was. Sorry, I keep pausing this. I'm gonna turn this shit down I'm gonna turn the game volume down in my headphones. No, because I brought it up on the pod, and understandably so, Lemaire immediately was like, "Are you doing another thing?" But like, he got worried that. Fuck, sorry. These guys, I'm choking on these nuts. Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go. But anyway, yeah, no, because you know what it was? I was I like doing Big Red in the morning and doing the fucking. I like doing Big Red in the morning, and I like doing like talking about current events, and it's like I'm always gonna stay up to date with the news, but it's like I was like, you know what it was? I was missing something. That's why I had like I feel like. Well, you know what's funny? No one says anything to my face except my friends, and that's why they're good friends. I don't know. Your friends should be like the meanest to you because they're the ones who are like the most honest. So like the only people who've ever, it's so funny. The only people who have ever talked shit about stuff like that to my face are like my closer friends. Because other people go like, Andy, how do you do it? How do you have so many podcasts? I go, brother, I'd be talking for hours every day if you let me. I'm just splitting it up into different podcasts. Oh, I got a 3-up? Oh no, player 3. First boss is giving me a problem. Oh, I knocked his gun out. Oh, shit. Now he's got a fucking cum gun? Nah, but you know what it was? It was like, Panties Panties satisfies my being funny. Panties satisfies my my being funny, creative muscle. Drag the Lake, I go, well, I'm obsessed with music, and I don't like the state of music discourse, so I would like to be a part of making it better. No More Heroes started as like a podcast where I wanted to talk about conspiracies, and we still do that, but we kind of like change the topics pretty often because I realized Pat's really good at doing outlines for shit like that. So, oh shit, did I turn the... Wait, if I turned it down over here, it's probably super quiet for you guys. Wait a minute. Hello. How loud is this in the... Yeah, because I turned it down on here, so... Because I don't want the volume to be nothing, so you can guys just hear me breathing. That's so funny. Did the dude run closer? I'm like over here looking at things. Did the dude run closer to the screen and start yelling at me? That's actually really fucking funny. So yeah, and then like Big Red in the Morning, I like doing that when I don't... I like doing Big Red in the Morning because I just like having... I always wanted a radio show. So I like doing... Now, obviously, I'm playing video games today and shit like that. I will listen to y'all talk about anything. I don't even know most of the bands y'all talk on Drag the Lake, but I listen every time. I know you do, Derek. Or MMA. Yeah. Thank you, Derek. You're the man. But no, it's like Big Red in the Morning I kind of started doing because I wanted to prove to myself that I could do like a 4-hour talk radio style show, and I kind of do that. But then I started doing this like voiceover shit and sketches and stuff like that. And I was like, I really like acting. And I was like, I don't know. I really like doing like the acting stuff. Also, I also just thought it would be funny for like me to do, like if I just did a fucking audiobook, that also is just funny to me. But no, it's just, I don't know. I think well, I never got into acting because actors always seemed like the worst. But then I did some like very minimal acting, and I go, this is actually incredibly fun. Let me do more of this shit. I was like, let me do more of this shit. And so I was like, what if I literally just try to become... Also, too, here's my other thing. You know what it is? People always try to throw themselves into like one lane. And I'm always just like, I'm always just like, dude, there's so many fun things to do. Why would you not try to get good at all those things? Like when I was playing music, I tried to learn every instrument. Now, I get all, like a lot of people will be like, well, you know, what is it? Jack of all trades, master of none? I guess. I'm also, I can't focus on one. I like too many fucking things. I just need more people to buy into the broad Andy Malafrina brand. Pizza. Yes, dude. I just need more people to buy into that Andy Malafrina brand.
Oh, shell shock.
Shell Shock's really funny because... Oh shit. Can I just get too many lives? That's so funny. Did I just give myself 53 lives? I'm not gonna learn to get better at this. If I know I have 53 lives. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I just like doing a lot of shit. I guess the problem is though, if you don't sort of establish yourself as one thing, it's like you can't build up a thing. I don't know. I think that's probably my problem. Because I try to do too many things too often, so I don't build up one specific thing. Because I think like if people know you as like people know you as like a specific thing, it's easier for people to like understand you and like categorize you and shit. It's easier for like the public to consume. And I'm not saying I'm sorry, this is coming off so fucking pretentious. I'm not saying I'm like, oh, I'm such a deep entity. I'm such a deep entity. It's hard to really just put me in a category, dude. It's so hard to just fucking categorize my ass because I'm so complicated. I'm not trying to say all that. I don't know. I just like doing too much. I just like doing a lot of shit. Yeah, why does the game let you give yourself 50 lives? I should have done that. Andy HD universe. Well, I always joked, me and all my bros are in the Matt and Shane cinematic universe. I think some people have called it the Dogosphere. Like ADHD. Yeah. I like that. I don't know, man.
My toes, my toes.
My t-
No. No. No.
You know, I will say this in my defense. I would like, I do a lot of shit. Is any of it like lack? You know what I mean? Because I'm like the one I guess it could all be better. I don't know. I think I'm pretty funny on panties.
My toes, my toes.
I think I know what I'm talking about on Drag the Lake. And I'll be perfectly honest. Anytime... Yeah, dude, I shouldn't have given myself 50 lives. I'm not playing skillfully. They're also throwing too many fucking dudes at me. Throwing too many dudes at me. And whenever I'm not prepared for Drag the Lake, I always interview Pat really well.
My toes, my toes. No.
Hell yeah. You know what, though? I do gotta remember, old games are also just really fucking hard. Like, they didn't realize how to, like, chill. They weren't able to, like... They weren't able to, like, crowdsource opinions the way they can now and in real time find out that, like, you know, the day your game comes out in real time. Like, I guess they could get reviews, but the day your game comes out, you can go on Twitter or Reddit or any of that shit and just get the vibe of, like, do people think the fucking game sucks shit? God damn it. Pizza time. I mean, this is crazy, dude. Fuck. You know what it is? You know what I hate about new games? Or what am I trying to say? Like, it's why I like the, what I'm about to say is why I like the God of War games. What did you say? You're the funniest person on PITM, bro. Don't tell Nate. And the iDog that. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'm good at quick jokes, but podcast would be nothing without Lemaire being a psycho and Nate being a sus retard. A zesty retard, I should say. I appreciate you, brother. These kinds of games are too difficult for me. Way too much shit going on for me to focus. My problem with modern games is it's the Like Derek said, it's the ADHD, the ADHD for myself. I need to just like, dude, you gotta get me in the game. That's why I don't play Japanese games too much. Chrissy Mayer has a bunch of simps. That's crazy. I mean, she's not ugly. I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on Chrissy Mayer. Chrissy Mayer just annoyed me because she decided to go the political route on things, you know, and then was just like, I also don't know politics very well. And like I was listening, I used to be a fan of hers. Not a fan. Let's not say that actually. But no, I used to fuck with her, and I heard her on some pods. And I go, oh, you don't got much to say, lady. And then it's just like, dude, you don't have, just because a chick has big boobs does not mean you have to simp over her. You know what I mean? You can have, this is a Crack Amico family. Chrissy can take a hike or a trot. She could take a trot. That's hilarious. What the fuck did she do to, what did she do to Crack Amico? I appreciate the Malafa N-word brand. I'm getting that on t-shirts. When I was at work working 12s, I'd spend almost the whole day listening to you yap. Now I'm on leave. I'm mainly just watching the stream. PITM and No More Heroes on and warm up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll try to. Sorry, I've been light on the streams. That's my other problem. You just gotta kind of follow my Twitter and just hopefully you're available for the thing I'm doing. Because I was streaming a bunch and then I kind of got like burnt out. Well, that's my other problem. Legitimately with the ADHD, I overdo it on things. So I go full bore on shit. And then I get burnt out on shit really easily. So that kind of like fucks my shit up. So I'm really, really, really bad with consistency. But yeah. You know what it is? I really like doing Big Red in the morning. It's hard doing 4-hour streams multiple times a day. I don't know. I also, too, my problem is I hate myself a bunch. Or not, I don't know. I don't hate myself. It's just the negative thoughts are intense occasionally, and it's just, I'm not trying to bitch. It's just exhausting. It just gets in the way. It makes me feel unproductive. But I'll figure it out. I'm not a pussy. It helps when I got big boobies, though. Yeah, I get it. It's just like, I'm not trying to be a dick to Chrissy Mayer. It's like, guys, there's got to be something more than just big tits and like, ooh, she's like a influencer in the fucking political space. Like, guys, come on. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird to simp over these political people because they're hot. Like, I mean, dude, you can literally go online and find an OnlyFans chick or just go on fucking a Pornhub and you could find a girl doing anything you want with their body. It's like, if you have the money, you can see it. I don't get why you need to just like, ooh, oh my God, does she have fat titties and my politics? Like, bro, you can get fat titties anywhere. It's crazy to simp over these political chicks. You was also working the clubs for a minute. Yeah, that too. Yeah. That's the thing. I like streaming a lot. It is hard as a comedian to keep a regular schedule with streaming.
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
I need to hit this one. This clears fuckers out way more. was the fucking... There was another Teenage Mutant... I saw someone on YouTube comment something. There's another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on here that's really fucking good. I think I have it. I think I paid for it. Where the fuck is it? No, I bought one of these. I know I did. No, I have more than just this one. I know I do. Cut. Did I return it? I can't remember. Or did they like take it off of here? That's a thing they do. Don't. Was that typing out the end? Jesus Christ. They didn't take it off here, did they? Was it Shredder's Revenge? No, because I remember I bought it on here. No, it wasn't this. I think it looked different. Chrissy is a poser. You know what it is? Chrissy just she punches above her weight limit. That's her problem. Like, I heard her on a bunch of pods back. That's the thing I do, by the way. I don't just hate. I like learn so I can. Well, my problem is I have I can be a hater sometimes. This game looks cool. My problem is I can be like a hater sometimes. I catch myself being a little bit of a hit. Did they just take this fucking game off here? Because, dude, I bought a game. I can't remember what the fuck it was. I bought a Ninja Turtles game on here. That's crazy it's not on here. Oh, but like my problem is I can be a hater sometimes. And I catch myself doing it. And I scold myself. You know what I mean? I go, stop that, Andy. You're being a hater. But it's like human nature, man. It's human nature to hate sometimes. I don't know if it's like a defense mechanism or something built up in us, but it's human nature to be a hater sometimes. So then a lot of times, because I end up being a hater, I look into shit. And I go, was my instinct right, or am I just being a fucking dickhead? And that was like my thing about Chrissy. I was like, am I being a fucking dickhead? And I go, I listened to her on a bunch of podcasts, and I was like, oh no, she knows how to be offended conservative online. I don't know why I'm just shitting on Chrissy Mayer. You know what it was? She was just doing the grift so blatantly one time that it like bugged the shit out of me, and I've just always had like a bad taste in my mouth. And also, I'll keep it a buck. It doesn't. It's not gonna hurt me in any way to shit on Chrissy Mayer. I'm sure there's probably people way more famous than her that I hate 10 times more that I wouldn't talk like this. So I'm being a phony. Yo, I'm so bad at this game. Thank God I have 44 lives. Oh yeah, no, I saw some video. It's one like the DEI. No, but like I'm joking about me being a phony, but legitimately, I'd probably say this about anyone who did something like this. No, not probably. I would. I'd say this about anyone who did something like this. But like I remember like the DEI shit was popular, and people were making the jokes about having anyone but like a white pilot. And it's like, it's one thing like when these people are talking shit on their podcasts and they're tweeting shit and stuff. It's another thing like, dude, she literally was recording a video. She was recording a video of her getting on a plane, and then she looked in the fucking cockpit and just very loud in front of like an Asian flight attendant. She like very loudly was like, oh, good, a white pilot. Thank God. And I go, yo, you're just a stupid antagonistic bitch. That bugged the shit out of me. I don't know. I got irked on that.
Man, I just had a shower.
It's hilarious. So yeah, I remember I saw that and I just go, oh, you're like legitimately, I'm not saying she's fake conservative, but I was like, oh, you're like legitimately a grifter. You're just doing this shit because you're like, oh, that'll be a good video for social media. You know what I mean? And it's like, you guys know how I look at I look at politics as like, politics are like cleaning the gutter or like fucking, politics are cleaning the gutters. They're like fixing up a beehive outside your house. You don't want to do it, but you deal with it because it's important. These people who just like, you think it's a game? Like, okay, so you're just adding to the bullshit by like recording a fucking stupid video. I don't know. It bugged the shit out of me. I don't know if I might sound like a fucking pussy or something, but it bugged me. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people do a thing and then you kind of like, dude, you can tell these levels were set up so like a kid would be playing this in the arcade, and then when they got to the big boss, they're like, oh, you're getting fully butt fucked by this boss. I'm also not, like I said, I have 97 lives. Well, 40 to be exact. But anyway, that's my long. Have I died like 4 times? I gotta keep some distance from it. Oh, I could have done that the whole time. Kept some distance. You think it's a game? I am the game, JR. For real, exactly. But yeah. I don't know. I don't really feel any type of way about talking shit on her because she's kind of like a phony. So it is what it is. Chrissy will win me back if she goes full "we were lied to about World War II" mode. I mean, anyone would, Slav. If Chrissy starts fully, genuinely questioning the hologram cost, then I'm hilarious. Hate first, validate later. I love it, dude. Like, that's not enough people do that. No, because like I'm a very self-aware guy. It's weird. I like do things. I'll do certain things impulsively that I regret doing, but then I'm very like self-aware about it in the broad scheme of things. And dude, I catch myself, you know, it's that impulse where you like, because there's been a lot of things I was like, this fucking sucks ass. Well, dude, you know, honestly, you know what one of the things I base it off of is, I've had so many people in my lives. Like, I remember in school all the time, I would like meet someone, or like when I was doing after school activity, anything like that, or like at work. I would so often meet people at work and be like, yo, this guy's we'd be best friends from the jump. And this guy's so cool. And then you start to like get to know them better over time. And you're like, hold the damn phone. This guy's actually the fucking worst. And then there'd be a lot of times where the one dude you weren't that good of friends with.
My nose.
That's annoying. There'd be this one dude that like you weren't really you were like whatever about. And then they'd be like your favorite fucking person. Literally at my last job, this one guy they hired, his name was, shout out Jay. I did not like him one bit when I first started working at that job. And then when I left there, I was like, dude, he might be my favorite person at this job. So, like, that's why, dude, I gotta be honest. That shit where it's like, the first impression is the most important thing. I fucking can't stand that shit. Brother, there's people who, I mean, I've joked about it on podcasts and stuff before, but like, I thought, bro, I was like, yo, who the fuck is this Lemaire guy? Lemaire had the worst first impression on me. Now I fucking, dude, I moved to a different state so I could keep hanging out with him. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I hate about some of this, like, I don't know. Not to bitch about comedy too much, but there's certain things where, like, with certain people, they, like, their first impression on you is bad, and then they kind of, like, hold on to that. And you're just like, that's unfortunate, in my opinion. I mean, first impressions are important, but at the same time, like, Yo, people act like the first dumb, like, people act like, oh, you did a dumb thing the first time I met you? Well, that's who you are for the rest of your life. And I go, brother, if you think like that, you're kind of a fucking asshole. You're kind of a fucking piece of shit. Especially, too, in comedy. I think about certain people I met early into comedy, and I go, brother, that was like coming up on, how long have I been doing it? That's like 13, 14 years ago. Bro, I'm not the same person I came to Texas as.
Duh, my nose.
Yo, I'm getting butt fucked in this game. I'm not the same person I came to Texas as, man. You want me to be the same person as you want to judge me off of who I was my first year in comedy? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me.
Pizza time.
That's crazy to me. Whatever. I'm just bitching. But it's like I know people are like that, and that like I think that's fucking insane. Dude, these are really like Star Fox sounds. Or no, that last one was like Crash Bandicoot. I'm sure this one technically came out before that, but god damn it, this game's hard. Feel like Lemaire the worst person to first meet. Dude, I didn't hate him. It wasn't like a hate thing. It was a like, yeah, what's this guy's deal? I go, why are you so fucking weird? Because I get really annoyed. There's a lot of people that there's a lot of people who are like intentionally weird, and it bugs the shit out of me. And I thought Lemaire was being intentionally weird. And then I got to know him, and I was like, oh, he's just the craziest person on earth. Yo, I gotta be honest, this one's bugging me. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Tournament fighters? No. Oh, they're going back with these. Hyperstone Heist. What else do they have? Yeah, I don't know if I want to play these ones. Oh, is this like the first one? That's crazy. Oh, they're going way back on these bitches. I was playing that one earlier. What was I just playing? Turtles in Time 2? Let's see what this one's like. Hey, Frank. What's up, brother? Konami. His takes are golden. Yeah, Lemaire's fun. People gotta calm down about his takes. He barely means half of them. And then the other ones, he's just being, like, intentionally over the top. Lemaire does have bad takes, but I can't tell when he is genuinely in his foolishness and pushing buttons. There's, like, a real ebb and flow to it. Well, like on the Patreon. On the Patreon, he's like, I don't like when white guys date black ladies. And it's like, all right, well, go tell your boss that, Lemaire. Sorry, I'm being nasty. But it's whatever. We're on a comedy podcast. I would rather him be racist because that's funny. Racism's funny, so I would prefer him to be racist. But yeah, we were like getting his ass about that. And then he was like, guys, I'm kidding. And we're like, no, you're not. But he does that too. Lemaire, that's the thing Lemaire does that does get to me sometimes. I mean, it's kind of funny now. Okay, this one's way more my speed. Dude, I gotta be honest, that Turtles in Time game was so fucking hard. Oh, but Lemaire will do this thing where he'll say something wild, and then he'll like read the room, and he'll be like, guys, I was kidding. And you're like, no, you weren't. And it was funny too, because we said this on the pod. He got like called out because like Matt Byrne, who used to room with him, he always dates black chicks, I guess. And Lemaire made some comments about that. And then like, it was like Matt Byrne remembers him being very serious at the time. So it's like, no, dude, it was just the irony of like, dude, this is a thing you've thought for a while. It's not like a new thing that just developed in your head. This was a long-term feeling. But yeah, it's also too, it's like, I don't know. Can't get mad over every dumb thing he says, or else you're never gonna be able. There's not enough time in the day. He's an instigator. That's his problem. I talk about Lemaire way too much on here. I love him so much. Standing firm behind his pedo take. What was his pedo one? Oh yeah, his pedo one was it's entrapment, and you're like, I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, that was always making me fun when people. That was always what was making me laugh when people were getting mad about those pedophile videos. And it's like, if you make the video where if you're doing your pedo hunter thing, and like, you make the video, it's on you to like. It's on you to prove that, you know, this guy was chatting to a whatever it is, 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl, whatever age. It's like, yeah, it's the people who make the pedo hunter videos, it's on them to prove that they were like, yes, they thought I was a child. And then it's just, you know what it is? It's the videos sometimes make them uncomfortable. And you're like, I don't know what to do, bro. Like, obviously, if the guy... There are some where the dude's, like, severely, like... The dude will be, like, a little kind of retarded or autistic or whatever. And those are the ones where you're like... Yeah, I don't think that one's simple as, like, oh, this guy's a scumbag, let's jump him. But, dude, I don't know what to fucking tell you. If you're messaging someone that you understand to be 13 or whatever, and then you go to a Walmart to meet them to then hang out, I mean, I don't know if this is the best route to make YouTube videos about it, but I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep over the guy getting shoulder checked into the wall. Like, yeah, is it technically entrapment? I guess. But you know what I mean? There's entrapment where they get people, like, Ruby Ridge is a great example. That dude was not planning to ever do illegal shit. Especially on the level he was doing. And then, the level he ended up doing, I should say. And then undercover FBI agents. Yeah, this one's way more my speed. But then undercover FBI agents over time convinced him to make a bunch of sawed-off shotguns because I think they were gonna pay a like way too over the top price. So like shit like that is entrapment. You know what I mean? If you arrest that guy for selling sawed-off shotguns, it's like, dude, he wasn't gonna do that. It's because you guys involved yourself. And it's I guess. The same is to say for like if a dude is legitimately like retarded or close to, let's be nice and say mentally deficient. Like, it's still a bad situation, but if he's very mentally deficient messaging children, that's not the same thing as like fucking catching Jeffrey Epstein or some shit. You know what I mean? But I've seen a lot of those videos. A lot of those guys are not mentally deficient. So, like, going back to what I said before, if I see them getting shoulder checked into a wall, I don't care. And to everyone who's like, well, this is a job for the cops. Well, you want to know something funny about the cops? A lot of times they don't do fucking shit about these dudes. So, you're getting shoulder checked. I don't know what to fucking tell you. So that's why it's always a hilarious hill to die on. Andy, he didn't even saw off a normal shotgun. It was a youth shotgun, which falls under different laws. Really? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Pedo hunters need to do verifiable boner checks. Yeah. Lemaire just has Vegeta level pride with his jokes and takes. That's a really funny way to put it. Basically stopping trapping them. Nothing really gets done just taking the chance to beat someone up, and most of them are just people that are actually retarded. Yeah, if they're retarded people, don't fuck. Here's my thing about the dude, honestly, well, to save myself any legal troubles, I'll put it this way. To save myself any potential legal troubles, let me not tell you what I think you should do to pedophiles. Let me say it this way. Contrarian Barbarian is a hard first meet. Dude. Wait, is that a nickname commonly used for Lemaire? Or is that just something you made up? Because Contrarian Barbarian's so fucking funny. God, that rips. Yeah, no, for legal reasons, I will not go into detail what I think they should do to actual pedophiles. You know what I mean? I just, I don't know why we got to waste so money on keeping them in jails, if you guys catch my drift. No, it's like, honestly, they should just, like, the problem with the pedo hunter videos is it's not, like, a good enough deterrent. So, I understand people's impulses on them. Because it's like, just shoulder checking pedos and making those videos isn't a good enough deterrent to get them to stop preying on children. So, like, a better strategy would be to, I don't know, make an ISIS level torture video of them. I'm just kidding. Parody. For legal reasons, that's just parody. But you guys get what I'm saying? You know, if you really wanted to deter it, you know, fucking finding a pedophile and being like, you're a pedophile, you have to do the ice bucket challenge and we're going to shave your head. Like, you know what I mean? We need a pedo penal colony. I've joked about it, but I think this would be beneficial. If we just had we had a big chunk of land, and we were like, if you just admit if you've never offended, but you admit you're like, I think I'm a pedophile, I have pedophilic tendencies, I think kids are hot. Like, if you have those urges, I think you gotta stay here. But, like, because you did the right thing and never harmed anyone, we'll give you it'll be like a slightly nicer white collar jail. You know what I mean? You can't leave, but, you know, we won't kill you. I went back and found my first comment on the first Patreon episode, and Lemaire was hating on interracial relationships way back then. Oh, yeah, dude. Did you repost that? Nate was telling me about that. So fucking funny. Second offenders should be lined up and dealt with. I mean, a lot of first offenders, if it's bad enough. Problem is when a hunter's text, I'm only 14 years old, and the pedo replies, I don't care. That's obvious intent. Yeah. If someone goes, if someone gets texted, if someone gets the words texted, I'm 14 years old, and the other person goes, I don't care, in the context of like, yo, let's meet up and bone. Brother, I do not care what violence gets put upon you. Yeah. Excuse me. Wait, what were people saying earlier in the chat? You think it's a game? I am the game. I've had a great first meeting with people, and they flat out ignore or are terrible after. Yeah, I've had so many first meetings that are like great, and then they end up sucking ass. Lemaire's a lovely first meet most of the time. He wasn't mean or anything. I was just like, I didn't really comprehend how weird he actually was. Lemaire does have bad takes, but I can't. Oh, wait, I read that already. His takes are golden. Fool's gold, golden. Standing firm behind his pedo takes. I can tell when Lemaire realizes his take is dumb, but I respect he doubles down and digs his own grave. Yeah, that's a fun one too. When you start to learn like Lemaire's energy, and then you start to learn when he but dude, he is a psychopath. You can like watch him know he's lying and just like see it in his face that it's like the way he's lying is so convincing. I take nothing he says on cam seriously. I thought it was funny, bro. My girlfriend is black and I'm whiter than you, bro. Hell yeah. Technically is right, but I feel yeah, about the pedo thing. Basically stopping trapping. Oh, wait, I read that already. Meet a pedo colony. I went back and found, when interracial relationships are a societal problem, I do support Dr. Umar's stance on race. That's the funny part, is like all the racist dudes do line up. It's like the topics that a lot of racist people line up on. It's like, oh shit, do I agree completely with this person I think is subhuman? Huh. Yo, real talk though, who you putting money on in fighting Lameezy or Jibbs? I gotta know. Probably Lemaire. I think he's just got better fight instincts. I think like skill set, I want to say they're similar, but I think Lemaire would beat Jibbs. Jibbs might be able to win by like throwing cum at him, because he's got a lot back there. Jibbs would go full retard, I think. Nah, I think Lemaire would win. Nothing's better than Lemaire pause followed by a nah. It's also nothing more infuriating. That's one way they get me triggered. Their dismissiveness. Oh, drives me nuts. I was supposed to go down there. Sorry, guys. I got to eat more nuts. Have you guys ever had Japanese peanuts? They're funny because I think they're actually Mexican, but they call them Japanese peanuts. I get mad at Lemaire on y'all's behalf quite often. Thank you, Derek. You know what it is for me? I get triggered sometimes when people are like rude or condescending. And it's just like, brother. And I think Lemaire has a lot of good takes. But for a guy who's just been categorically wrong that many times, you're like, you'd think you'd calm down a little. But no. He's at the same level of intensity. Dude, this game rips. It's like the exact pacing that I like. Wait, are they reusing characters? Because these dudes were in... I mean, reusing the Foot Clan's okay. They're kind of like essential to Ninja Turtles. I feel like you can't have a Ninja Turtles... I'd be mad if the Ninja Turtles game didn't have the Foot Clan. I gotta watch the show again, though. Do you guys know that the initial Ninja Turtles comic was like dark as fuck? It was like black and white, and it was really intense. I want to get a copy of it. Fuck. Said Shane was a bully to Nate for his shorts. I don't know why. Dude, I gotta, yeah. I'm I love Shane to death, but I gotta get Nate's back. I mean, you know, dude, literally. I mean, brother. I mean, ain't nobody loves short shorts more than Big Red, dude. Like, brother, you coming at Nate? You gotta come for me, dude. You hear that? Yeah, put that out in the world. Shane Gillis, come for me. Ooh, who's zesty now? Nah, but for real. I was like, brother, you can't. Come on. You can't be coming for the short shorts. A 5-inch inseam? That's 5-inch inseam is God's gift to the world. Yeah, and the funny part was he was talking about the Big Red and some short shorts is probably why Nate's been so zesty. Yeah. By the way, I don't know if they'll talk about it on the next Matt and Shane, but I'll give you guys we were at the mothership last night. I won't spoil it, but there might be a new round of Zesty Nate material. I'll just say that much. There may be a new story of Zest. And I'll leave it at that. But yes, the short shorts are not zesty. They're God's gift to man. That's what they are. I mean, they're the comfy. Once you get a pair of 5-inch inseams in your life, 5-inch inseam with fatflation is like, yeah, I'm rocking a 2.5-inch inseam. What the fuck is going on, dude? He's spiraling. He got exposed as zesty, and he can't control himself. Yeah, dude. He went to Cali and realized that's where he should have been the whole time. And he's just like, the spices were unreal, and he's just 1,000% zesty. My shorts come above my knees, I feel like I'm gay. If mine go below my knees, I feel like I'm a juggalo. Which, nothing wrong with juggalos. Spud calling Shane out for CIA is so funny because in my eyes, Shane 1,000% put Billy and Spud on. Yeah. I mean, yeah. No question he did. And I say that as a War Mode fan. I'm not shitting on him. I love War Mode. Wait, can I make the screen bigger? Ooh. There we go. Wait, but I feel like wide's gonna look stupid. Wide's actually too big. Pause. I gotta look into that conspiracy too. I heard them talking about it. I wear short shorts, come at me. Dude, come in me. Come in me, bro. I love short shorts. Full mobility, exactly. I'm sorry, Derek. I didn't know you were a juggalo. I didn't mean to offend. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I listened to War Mode and I've heard them talk about it. I don't know. I don't really fully understand the argument of why he's CIA. Fuck. Why would I go to the raggedy box? Like a fucking dumbass. Because I think it was like, what was it? Well, you know what's funny? You know what's hilarious is like the Shane is CIA thing. Andy, next time ask Shane who wrote and signed off on his West Point letter. Well, that's one thing about Shane is like people always peg him as like people always peg him as like, oh, he's the dumb guy. He's the dumb football guy who fucking drinks beer and he says call stuff gay and retarded and da-da-da. And it's like, if you get to know Shane, he's actually like a pretty smart dude. You know what I mean? He's got a solid head on them shoulders. So that's like one thing about Shane. He's actually a really smart guy. And it's not like, I'm not saying his personality is a put on. That's the other thing. The Shane you see on podcasts and stuff, that's Shane. But also he's a smart guy. People just kind of like, you know, they see the comedic element and they're like, oh, he's just this guy and he's a big fucking retard. It's like, no, he's actually a really smart guy. So like I've talked to him about shit before. You're like, oh, this guy knows stuff. So like him getting into West Point does not and I think he was like pretty good at football in high school. I can't remember. Hey, thank you for the follow, sir. So it's like the whole getting into West Point, that doesn't actually, knowing Shane, that doesn't surprise me. What else was I going to say? But yeah, and there was also a bunch of shit where it's like the head of the CIA went to the same high school as his dad or something. And to that one, I need to know the time frame. Were they like good friends, or was it like, you remember when the dude plowed into people on New Year's Eve in New Orleans, and then the next day the guy tried to blow up the Cybertruck outside of Trump Tower? Hey, thanks for the sub, brother. I appreciate that a lot. If you guys got a Twitch Prime sub, consider it. Shane went to West Point and took 3 PSYOP courses. Oh, yeah, so after those two dudes the guy who ran into the crowd and the dude who tried to blow up the Cybertruck outside of Trump, they were like, you know, they both went to Fort Hood or something like that. Hey, got another follow. What the fuck? Thank you, Sad Boy Angry Man. Thank you for the follow. If you're also going to immediately subscribe, that would be cool, too. We could get that going, maybe. Anyone in the chat, Twitch Prime subs, please consider it. Oh, but yeah, so like, is it a situation like those two dudes? Like, they were like, you know, they both went to Fort Hood or whatever the fuck it was. You know, they both went there. And it was like, yeah, different years. A lot of people go there. So it's like, yeah, is it crazy? Is it crazy that a dude who like ran the CIA went to a small high school in Pennsylvania? That's crazy, and that's worth noting. But like, I'd have to find out, like, was his dad good? Was like Phil good friends with him and all this shit? Because if not, then it's like there's a lot. Like, dude, I went to a huge high school. I'm sure down the line you could be like, oh, look at all these high level successful people that went to Parkland High School. You know, Andy Malfrino went to Parkland High School, and it's like, yeah, you know what's funny? I think I talked to like one of my friends I went to high school with on the reg anymore. So, yeah, so just because there a lot of times there will be connections that aren't actually anything. Yeah. I'm distance runner. My balls definitely see light of the day with how short my shorts get. Oh, yeah, I forgot we were talking about that. Oh, and then it's like, oh, yeah. Well, that was the thing, too. you know, I think they were saying like Lorne Michaels was what was it? Like, oh, Lorne Michaels just picks this dude out of nowhere, and it's like, well, if you remember the time period, it was actually a smart move to get a guy like it was because everything was stupid woke at the time. So it's actually an incredibly smart move to get a guy like Shane, who is actually genuinely very funny, to like add to your cast, to add some variety, to be like, hey, look, we got a normal white guy. So like that's not crazy. It is. I will say this. It is the way Shane's got something about him that I respect. Where the way people like, and this was before he was famous. The way like people meet him and then they're like, I want to know that guy. I want that guy around. Like it's a thing he has. And it's very impressive. And I've seen him. I was doing open mics with him. I've seen that happen with him in like open mics and shit. So there is that. What was the other one? Oh yeah, you also got it like, oh, he gets this, he gets that. And it's like, dude, with this, actually, honestly, similar to the SNL thing, they're like, oh, let's get this like normal white guy that will make us not look like a bunch of like lib retards. Bud Light was a similar situation where everyone thinks we're woke and gay. This guy who is like every like dude in America thinks rules. He also won't stop talking about how he loves Bud Lights. Let's turn him into a Bud Light sponsor. Like if you just look at the current moment, it's like the most logical move ever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. A lot of these things make so much sense that it's kind of funny that there is like a conspiracy around it. Wait. Shane's dad is best buds with his high school graduating bud. He served as CIA director for the president for Obama. Jesus Christ. So Phil is good friends with the guy. See, I would believe it more if Shane felt like forced upon us. You know what I mean? It'd be like one thing if we watch Shane and we're like, oh, he's not that funny. He must be a CIA plant. But it's like, I mean, who knows? Maybe they just struck gold with him and they're like, oh, shit, he's actually funny. We don't have to like pretend with any of this. But I don't know. Shane has hella charisma to get good letters. Yeah. Yeah, very good friends. Shane's dad is a Shriner and Freemason level 33. I mean, how would you know that, though? I've never heard that before. I feel like Freemason is just a club that anyone can join. I think it is and isn't. I think a shit ton of people can join the low-level Freemasons, but I think there's like high. I'm not deep into the Freemasons. Freemasonry is just a side quest of secret society Jewry. There's a reason Hitler raided and shut down all the Freemason lodges and opened them up for public viewing to dissuade any notion of secret societies. I was about to say they low-key are kind of public, but I got you run away. Yeah, it's like they are but aren't. There's like a level of Freemasonry that they're like, I think they try to be public to sort of dissuade like the common person, but then if you actually look into it, they have an insane. They try to act like we're just a fun little club. What the hell? What was I saying? Yeah, they try to act like they're just a fun little club, but then there is like a huge, deep layer of it with a lot of influence. Side note, Manhattan shooter, one of the women killed was in charge of buying up single-family homes over asking price for BlackRock. Oof. Yeah, dude, that was the problem. Like, that shit happened with Luigi. And I was like, I feel like you're going to happen. That's going to keep happening. You know what I mean? It is funny watching people, like, not to say those companies aren't bad, but, like, let me put it this way. Actually, no, I'm on the Panties channel. Let me not. I'm on the Panties channel. Let me not say how I actually feel. Level 34 Masons of Skull and Bones territory. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, you want to talk about bad takes? I remember talking to Pat about secret societies. He made me laugh so hard because I was talking to him about Skull and Bones. And like they do weird shit where they like lay in coffins and get like pissed and shit on or something like that. Like all this weird shit. And then they record it on video. And then Pat, I remember I told Pat that, and Pat was like, I mean, okay. Why would it matter if a video of that got out? And I go, what? It was the same thing where they were like, why does it matter what's on Hunter Biden's laptop? Or why does it matter that Hunter Biden's a crackhead? And I go, dude, I got to be honest. Like, if we're just talking like guy at the bar, Hunter Biden seems like he rules. If we're talking about if we're talking about a family member of a guy who wants to run the country, I go, and then like on top of that, he's not the only family member with like weird shit in right? Oh no. Joe Biden's one kid died. But no, you look at a dude like Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, who's like a kid sniffer and all this other shit. But I should say, as long as Hunter Biden's not fucking kids, which I know there were conspiracies that he did. Hopefully he's not doing that, but if that's not happening, he just seems like the most interesting guy you'd want to meet at the bar. But like, you know, people are like, what does it matter if he's a crackhead? Like, he's a different person from the president. I go, brother, I got to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to run the country and we find out your family's in complete shambles. Like, that is a reasonable thing. That is a reasonable thing for the voting people to give a shit about. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Hunter Biden's laptop is completely newsworthy. Get fucked. They lay nude in glass coffins while the other pledges ejaculate on the glass cover. See, I've heard they like get pissed on and shit. So, yeah. Every president has been a Mason, every single one, even Andrew Jackson, who was against the bankers. Trump's kids seem pretty insane too, to be fair. Rich kids have a mindset. Dude, no, I mean, and yeah, Trump's a fucking scumbag. I mean, we've been watching the Epstein shit. He's probably there's a huge chance he's a pedophile. So, like, yeah, no, Trump sucks ass too. I'm just saying, people are always being like, what, like, why are we still talking about Hunter Biden's laptop? I go, it's relevant. Also, you know, like, they did a bunch of shade, like, Hunter Biden's not just like, oh, he's just this kid that's never really in the news. No, he's like affected. Like, he's been a part of the fucking the Biden family scam that they do, where it's like, you know, he's on the board of Burisma working for a Ukrainian country that he has no experience in the, what was it, like the energy sector or whatever the fuck it was, whatever Burisma did. He had no experience doing what they did. He could not speak the language. Yet he needs to be on the board of their company making 6 figures a year. Get fucked. You know what I mean? Like like Joe Biden was one of the huge proponents of the war on drugs, or if not the war on drugs, it was like harsher sentences for people with drugs. And then his son is like the most like the biggest crackhead in the world, just recording videos of him with hookers and doing all this like just reprehensible shit. But, like, we have to have nuance with that, and he doesn't have to go to jail. But Joe Biden's policies have sent just have ruined countless family lives over people who just needed, like, you know, people were selling drugs because they were down on their luck, or people who were doing drugs because they were mentally unstable and they just needed therapy or something like that. Now all these people are going to jail, treated like violent criminals. You're like, yeah, no, there's a bunch of reasons that, like, Hunter Biden's worth talking about in context of the presidency. So it's like, it's all newsworthy. Yeah, they're not rich. They're wealthy. Wealthy people hate rich people. Rich people can become poor. Wealthy will die before losing a legacy. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Oh, but basically I do want to say this back to the lady getting shot. You know what? I'll just dissect their logic, where it's like all these shooters, I'll say this, a lot of these shooters don't seem to fully understand the root of the problem. You know what I mean? It's like whenever they do a protest and they're mad, they'll be mad at the system, and then they'll just be like, they'll bust up a Starbucks, and you're like, Starbucks is just working in the system. And then you see them burn down, you see them light cop cars on fire, and you're like, all right, you're more locked in now. That's my broad take on the situation. Just keeping it vague. I don't know. But also, I don't want to live in a society where people get murdered every 3 months like that. That's not good. The fuck? They reported him as a white guy. Yeah, they did that. That does. I've said it before. I don't like getting all caught up in the in the racial shit, but that's happened before, and it does bug the shit out of me that the news does that. Like, I remember there was some dude who, like, shot up a grocery store or something a while ago, and they were just going nuts on it. And then they found out the dude was Muslim, and the story just, like, you just saw people not really talk about it anymore. And, dude, I gotta be honest, like I said before, I hate getting caught up on all the racial shit, but, like, I gotta be honest, it does bug the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Like, you see all these people get galvanized, and then, like, they get galvanized to just hate a white guy. And then when it's not a white guy, they're like, all right, what's on TV? You're like, dude, fuck off. You're just it's like, you're just a phony fuck. And then, like, fucking, like, white people have to just catch strays because you're a fucking racist. It's just annoying. That's why I always try to argue about issues. People who make it racial all the time they end up becoming scumbags and making, like, poorly thought out arguments. Fuck you. Slav, stop. Yo, Slav, how many times do I have to tell you, dude? Just stop being a faggot. Oh, shit, fuck. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Slav. That one actually wasn't that bad. Damn, Slav's fighting against gun violence. Good for you, buddy. Do my lights just flicker? Fuck. Bitch. Oh, there we go. gonna be my first death. Oh no, I got one more life. Hey! Oh, did you just subscribe for 6 months in advance? Sucticus? Thank you, brother. Damn, 2 subs in 1 stream. Thank you so much, guys. That's so fucking sick. Hey, man, we get these subs up. I can do this all the time. Everyone over on YouTube, if you got an Amazon Prime, please consider moseying over to Twitch or patreon.com/Big Red in the morning. Because apparently the fucking... People keep saying, like, dude, if you don't... People keep saying the subs are like $8 a month. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep the Big Red Book Club Patreon at like $1. Well, I'll probably run it like panties. Because I think I'll do $1 for the audio, $2 for free, and then $5 for a little bit extra. I don't know. I know we've talked about it. I know a lot of dudes, they get to a certain point and they take away the dollar tier. And I don't fault anyone who does that. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to always keep the dollar tier in some capacity. I mean, ideally. Well, you know what would be preferable for the Panties Patreon down the line is like $1 audio, $2 video. $1 audio, $2 video, and then preferably it would be nice to be able to pump out like weekly $5 content. Maybe not weekly. Weekly might be tough, but if we could like 2-3 times a month on the $5 tier, that would be ideal. Fuck. I'm done, dude. Am I done? Oh, no. There we go. Sucticus is how you pronounce my name. Sucticus. I like Sucticus. It's from a bit from Cumtown way back when. Hell yeah. I have a bunch of grandfathered $1 page theaters that no longer exist, but dang, they add up. Yeah, I don't know, man. Here's my thing. I think there should always be... I just think there should always be a tier for, like, the poor guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because there's dudes out there who, like, legitimately, they're like, I don't know. I don't know if I got $5 to spend on this pod. And I don't know. I always just want to show love to that guy. And it don't have to be like, it don't have to be as nice. It don't have to be like a super nice tier, but I always want to show love to that guy and have him something for $1. Because here's my thing. Everyone got $1. If you really like something, you got $1 for it a month. You know what I mean? What's that, 2 cents a day? If you really like something, you got 2 cents a day. I don't know. When you break it down that way, though, how much is $5? Wait, $5 is 60 cents. That's 300 cents divided by... That's 10 cents a day. Yeah, right? 10 cents times 30 is 300 divided by... Wait, no. Did I say 60? I'm bringing it down like time. That was really stupid. That's so funny. I'm an idiot. $5 is, what's that? 500 pennies, yeah. Divided by 30 days. So that's 16. $5 is still like 16 cents a day. Dude, I really got fucked up and said 60 cents in a dollar. That's crazy. The poor guy is me. PITM for some reason won't overdraft me, but everyone else does. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fault anyone who doesn't have the $1 tier. My preference for me, I always want there to be a $1 tier of something. Dad meat does $1. Well, I think Matt and Shane also got rid of that tier because they wanted to, like, what do they call it? The Old Testament? I think they wanted to keep the Old Testament on lockdown as best as they could. I mean, well, the thing with Matt and Shane is, well, I probably shouldn't tell you guys this, but I think they, I'm pretty sure people re-upload the Patreons on YouTube all the time. I remember a couple of years ago, I texted Shane because I was like, yo, someone's uploading a bunch of Patreons. And he was like, oh, okay, thanks. I could possibly message them, but I don't want them to see my last message and be reminded that I wanted to convince to send me $100 back that I sent him when I was blacked out. Wait, who'd you do that to, Derek? Oh, you sent them $100 when you were blacked out. Poor guy and the poor guy is me. PITM for some reason won't order. Oh yeah, I read that already. The funniest thing is Cumtown page was always free, pirated on YouTube, and people forgot they were still paying $5 a month for a few years after they stopped the show and got. Stop the show, reminding them they had the reunion show. They let Radio Dog go for a long time. Oh, you got, when Shane lost SNL, you got drunk and sent him $100. God, that's really funny. I'm not gonna hate. Some dude got drunk the other day and sent me about like $200. So, if you guys ever want to get drunk and Venmo me some money, just hit me up. I am not better than that. I will pretend to be better than that and then be so happy you sent me the money. I only signed up to Patreon because someone posted that there was only $101 tiers left. How I found. What's Radio Dog? Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go to the bathroom and get more water. I'll get the fucking door. Fuck you. Get off my fucking ass, bitch. Sorry, guys. Wife's being a stupid bitch. You know how it is, boys. you, bitch. Love you. Ooh. Oh man. Radio Dog was great for restarting pods. I listened to Matt and Shane 3 times on War Mode twice. Wait, what's Radio Dog? Are you hitting me with like Up Dog? I was in War Mode day 1. Stepped on her baby toe. Ouch. Damn, you guys could hear all that? That's so funny. I'm going to have to turn the mics off when I get up. Because we are so fucking loud. We were not near the mics. Oh, a live stream. Okay, that was Radio Dog. Crack Amigo this weekend got $200 and $400 super chats, so people will be dropping dimes. His channel's like huge too, right? Yeah, Crack Amigo blew up. Shout out to him. Shout out Drew Kane if you're still here in the Big Red in the Morning chat. He commented unalive them all. Ari is Mossad. Fuck yeah, dude. The fuck was I gonna say? I know that's Big Red in the Morning. Let me pull up. There we go. Panties. Bring back the panties chat. I got a fire headset on. That's why I could hear that. Yeah. I've done it before, though. I was watching back a stream clip, and I forget how loud me and my wife can be. Where does panties fan mail get sent? I don't know. Just send me a dick pic on Instagram. China Virus gave me too much free time to find new stuff. War Mode was one of them. The only good thing to come from China Virus for me. How did I get into War Mode? Oh, you know what it was? I heard about you know what's funny? I actually got into War Mode through Lemon Party, which I got into Lemon Party because McCusker was on there. And I was like, wait, what is this pod? Because I saw him post about it, and I was like, wait a minute, what is this pod? So I like checked it out, and I listened to it, and I immediately got obsessed with Lemon Party. And then I think Ben tweeted about War Mode. And he was like, War Mode fucking rules. And I was like, oh yeah, isn't that Matt's brother's podcast? So I checked out War Mode. And I was like, oh. I was like, this is what it's been missing my whole life. So I actually got, I got to War Mode. I might be the one person who got to War Mode through Lemon Party. I knew about War Mode, but I never thought about checking it out. A girl that flips out when being called a bitch in a joke needs an extra large boot in the ass on the way out of the door. Well, thankfully my wife doesn't. Me and my wife, when we joke around, I think it's our way to get out the demons, because we're never actually mean to each other, but there's something about being jokingly horrendously mean to each other makes you nicer to each other. One day we can get to witness some domestic violence. No, never, dude. Come on. He actually goes through his DMs, send the pic. I do go through my DMs. I still have time to look through most of my DMs. I hated Spud at first. I thought he was a conspiracy poser. No, he's too deep into conspiracies, honestly. I got frustrated hearing them talk about decades-old shit like no one but them had ever said it before. Yep. Yeah. Pizza time. I don't know if I like this guy. Fuck. Okay, sorry. That. Oh, the Spud dad reveal? Yeah. I love Billy. He makes me laugh more than Matt and Shane do. Spud makes me fuck. I mean, Billy rules. Spud makes me fucking laugh. He was killing it on this last episode. Cause he goes like deep in shit. Spud's like. Spud's kind of like accidentally not. He's not always like trying to be funny, but he ends up being very funny. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck. Is there a block button? Wait, I can rewind it. That doesn't seem fair. Why is that a feature? That's insane. Well, that's not fair. Why is it an option to rewind it? Matt's take on shitting yourself at the beginning of a marathon and episode. Dude, that clip. I know it's why all their promo codes are drenched. I had never seen that clip of Matt, but that one clip where he's like, I can be as wet as humanly he's like, I can be as wet as I want. How do you block that? I don't know. That fucking had me, that killed me when I first saw that. I was like, that's amazing. What an insane thing to say. I can be as wet as humanly possible. Fuck. Fuck. Nice. I like getting deep into a game before I even consider having a strategy. That's my move. Get deep into a video game before you even contemplate any level of strategy. Fuck. Fuck. Damn. I feel like I got fucked up quicker in that one. What are you guys talking about? Let's go. This fucking ship's fucking me. Oh, I like that attack. Wait, does that hurt me? Oh, shit. That attack fucking sucks. Oh, is that why I'm dying so quick? I keep using special attacks? Fuck. Hold up. Well, wait. I'll see what happens when I die on the... Okay. Oh, shit. That's using a... Okay, so with Michelangelo, that uses up mad special attack. That fucking sucks. That's annoying. Fuck. Get out of here, chumps. I am doing better with this guy. His attacks do hit a little bit better. It's crazy that fucking special attack drains all of his shit. Fuck you, dude. Damn, used to play this on Sega Genesis. Well, the OG one. Hell yeah, brother. Turns out it was your fault the whole time. What? Yeah. Is that with every character? I don't like that a special attack uses up damage. That's annoying. Shouldn't it, like... Should be a special meter. Yeah, there should be a meter that your special has, and then it gets depleted. But maybe this game, maybe they weren't able to be that advanced back then. Fuck. Hell yeah. Foot Clan. Whoa. Did I get a life? Damn. If I die, I'm a fuck. Well, I'm gonna die when I fight the boss. There's no way I'm beating this boss first try. Why did I do that? Fuck. We did it, boys. All right. Hey, what just happened? What happened? Oh, 1,000 bits. Oh, yeah. Oh, and a third. Oh. You spent 30 bits to make that real big? That's what's up, dude. Hell yeah, man. Thank you for all the love. But I have some shit to do later. Oh, who just hit the subscribe? Oh no, that was the notification about the bits. That's right. Thank you so very much for all your generosity today, boys. Great time. I have to skedaddle. I have a thing at 4, and then I have a thing later tonight. So this has been very fun. I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow. I had a lot of fun doing this today. So I'm gonna try to hit one tomorrow.